Hi everyone, I'm glad you can join us again. Today we finish our series on Fanny Crosby. Besides her many hymns that we've talked about, she also wrote books of poetry, 2 autobiographies, and many popular songs that were published. Fanny Crosby was also committed to working with Christian rescue missions, and she was well known as a public speaker. As a teen, she enrolled in the New York Institute for the Blind, where she later taught. She studied several musical instruments, and she was known to have a fine soprano singing voice. Crosby herself was not a music composer, but she worked with several musicians who would set her hymns to music. She would often have several hymns already completed in her mind, as many as 6 or 7, before she would dictate them to one of her assistants. Her writing process was this. She would always begin her work with prayer, first asking the Lord to be her inspiration. Fanny Crosby set a personal goal of winning 1 million people to Christ through her hymns, and she kept strict records of those who reported to her that they had been saved by her works. After graduating from the Institute of the Blind, Fanny Crosby used her own visual impairment to try to help others. She joined lobbyists in Washington, D.C. to advocate for the support of education for the blind. She was the very first woman to speak in the U.S. Senate and later in the joint houses of Congress. Frances Crosby was born in 1820 and died in 1915 at the age of 94. She once said, "When I get to heaven, the first face that will ever gladden my sight will be that of my Savior." Today we'll be singing 2 more of Crosby's hymns. I hope that you've enjoyed learning a little bit about this amazing and inspirational woman who has gifted us with some of our favorite hymns.